As the FC Dallas soccer team takes on its 2013 season in Frisco, there's another key player on the sidelines, and it's executive chef Michelle Demarco. She heads up the Legends Hospitality, which means it's your job to score when it comes to serving up delicious treats to the fans, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, welcome,
yes,
Michelle. We're glad to have you here.
Well, thank you.
So today you're going to be making what for us?
We are doing our beer can chicken tacos in a tinga style.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yes.
Beer can chicken. All right, well, so how do we make this at home?
Okay.
Looks like we've got some oil in the pan. So
We do. You start with a hot pan, okay, and then we're just going to add some onion.
Okay.
Saute that up a little bit.
Is that about half a cup of onions?
The recipe is on the website just to make it very clear. It's about half of a large white onion, one tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of garlic, depending upon what you prefer.
Wonderful.
Okay?
I like a little kick to it.
Yeah. You're going to cook it till it's just barely translucent, okay?
Alrighty.
Which means you can see through it. And right here we have roasted tomatoes. We roast those in the oven and then we crush them.
Ooh, that smells good.
Right. At Legends, we really try to make sure that we use fresh ingredients. So we're not using canned tomatoes. Yeah.
Can you see us? Yeah.
Really cooking. Yeah.
So you guys you use a lot of fresh ingredients, and the food is amazing out there.
Well, thank you.
What's your favorite thing to make out there?
Actually, it would probably be what we're making now.
Oh, nice.
It really is. Because
you're getting it here first.
because we have multiple steps that go into it. We have the smoking of the chicken, the brining of the chicken, the shredding of the chicken. It's just a multi-layered
recipe.
Yes.
We like that.
So it's just a lot of fun. Okay, so I added the crushed tomatoes. We add our fresh herbs here. I have some thyme.
Nice.
Fresh oregano.
Love it. That's healthy.
Okay, and we're just going to cook that up just for a little bit and get it all the flavors blended.
So we just leave that sitting. Okay.
We just leave it sitting. Once the flavors are blended a little bit, we have our shredded chicken here.
Now, if you're going to, now this is such a cooking for dummies question. Can you buy chicken shredded, or do you have to do it yourself?
You definitely can. You definitely can.
Okay.
Now, like I said, it's the other steps that give it more flavor.
Now, if you are doing it yourself, do you get a whole chicken, you cook it, and then you just tear it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, right here,
I didn't know if there was like a special tool that you use to shred it, or if it's...
A fork is a really good tool. And I do have a whole turkey here, a whole chicken here, pardon me. And if you like, while this is cooking up, I'll show you how to shred it real quick.
Yeah, I would love that.
Would that be fun? All right.
Can you tell I don't spend a lot of time in the kitchen, Michelle?
It's okay. Now this one's cold. Your chicken is going to be better to shred when it's hot. I'm going to take the skin off because that's the gross part and I don't want you to get your hands dirty.
Alrighty.
All right. But if you look in here, there's your chicken.
There's all the pink meat.
And you're just going to take your nails in there and you're just going to pull it.
Ta-da.
There it is. And then pull it apart and drop it in.
Should I drop that in this? Is that okay?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, so you really, it is just simple. Just pull it apart. So you could just sit down in front of the TV and shred your chicken.
Shred away. When it's hot, you can use a fork and you run a fork across it and it'll help break it apart a little bit better.
So easy.
So that is a good way as well.
Great.
Okay. So now we've got the chicken and we've got the flavors blended. And the finishing touch. You're going to, of course, salt and pepper as needed. Prefer to taste.
Right.
Okay.
Just a little dash of that.
A little bit of that. A little bit of pepper. And I always like to finish with cilantro. Cilantro, in my opinion, is not one of those herbs that you want to cook with. You want to finish that taste. It tastes better when it's fresh. It's just a real fresh, crisp herb.
Right. Oh, I do like that. So once that's all mixed together, then we
are going to assemble our tacos. Would you like to do that?
I would love to.
All right. We've got some tongs here. And you're just going to pick it.
Just a little bit. We've got 1 minute for me to make a taco. And then just put it together, ready to go?
Ready to go.
These are for you, crew.
All right.
Making you some lunch. So the FC Dallas Stadium is just absolutely incredible. It's so beautiful. And the weather's been so great to get out there and catch a game. And good food.
Great. Well, thank you. Yes, it's been very fun. It's a very family-friendly environment. Games are still pretty reasonably priced. Concession food is not only friendly and delicious, if I'm biased, but it's also fairly reasonable when it comes to
like that.
Concession prices.
Reasonable for delicious food, always a good thing. And then just a little bit of lime, and we're good to go.
And that's it.
Wonderful.
And every street taco needs to finish with lime.
Well, thank you so much, Michelle. I really appreciate it. This was fun, and these are really easy. And I learned how to shred chicken. So thank you. Learn something new every day. Well, you can catch Chef Demarco along with Chef LaManna from Cowboy Stadium and many others at A Community Cooks in April. It's over at Paul Quinn College. And if you'd like more details, log on to weovermefarm.com.